Hi, I'm Michelle McCullough. I'm the Managing Director for Startup Princess. I'm also a marketing strategist and a speaker. Today I want to share with you a marketing strategy called the sales funnel. There are a lot of videos out there about the sales funnel, and there's some great ones. And today I'm just going to talk to you specifically about how to practically use a sales funnel in your business to convert prospects into paying customers, which is, I think, ultimately what everyone wants to do. Now, believe it or not, everyone has a sales funnel. Some people use it well and some people don't, but everyone has an idea in their head as to how they're going to get people to look at their product and get eyes on their product, and they also have a way that they think they're going to convert them into sales. What I talk to customers about on a regular basis is putting together a strategic marketing plan that really drives people efficiently through the sales process and helps them convert to you, your company, your product, your message in a way that provides value before it provides or asks for a sale. So this is something that I teach my clients. I wanted to take a minute and teach it to you and talk a little bit about how you can more efficiently, again, find paying customers. So if your sales funnel looks like this, to me, every sales funnel should strategically have 6 steps. The first step in a good sales funnel is to have an opt-in. And opt-in is the #1 thing that you need on your site. It still surprises me the number of websites out there that don't provide an opt-in place. Now, an opt-in is where you put in your name and email and in exchange for something. So in a lot of cases it's a newsletter, but strategically you can also provide something for free for them as an exchange for them providing their personal information to you. This is done really well by experts and service providers that provide things that are of value to someone that is, again, is ultimately 100% free. It can be a video, it could be an ebook, it could be a worksheet, it can be an article, it could be any of those things that you could provide to someone. It would say, hey, give me your first name and email address, and then I will send you this free video on the 5 mistakes that every entrepreneur makes. And that's just an example. It could be, again, a report on the 5 mistakes that every entrepreneur makes and that you want to avoid. Whatever it is specifically for your business. I had somebody who makes cake pops ask me what they could use as an opt-in to build and generate a really good customer list. And we talked about everything from creating a video, having free recipe books. It doesn't just have to be the product or service that you offer, but think about the things around your product or service offering that you could ultimately provide a value for free in exchange for people providing you their email address. Now, you can just provide a newsletter, but the days are kind of gone where just providing a newsletter is worth it enough for people to provide you with their contact information. So really get specific. Some people call this a freemium, but where it's a premium offer, something very good that people might be interested in for free. The reason why this is so important is because we are living in a relationship-starved society where people are doing all kinds of things digitally, they're not getting to know each other, and they want to know more about people's businesses. They go to your site and they think, oh great, I want more information, but the chances of them coming back to your site for that are not very good. So you need to provide them opportunities where you can get their information and then provide them with your updates, your videos, your other things, so that they can still get to know you as a company, because ultimately they're still looking to build a relationship, even though it could be from across the country or even across the world. So think about something that you could do to provide value that would ultimately make them want to give you your email address just that much more than a newsletter. Now, ultimately you might say, sign up for my newsletter and you'll get this, but don't just offer to sign up for the newsletter. Find something that you can provide of value. Again, value is the key here, where people are really trying to get to know what you do and your service offerings so that they can feel like they're getting something and that they are learning about something or whatever that is. But think about your premium offer that's free attached to your opt-in. So the opt-in is the first step, the free offer is the second. So whatever that is that you provide them, that is the second step. And again, that should be completely free. Now, what I see a lot of people do at this point is they go straight down here to the sale. They think they've just given something away and they need to just ask for a sale right after that. The worst thing ever is to never ask for a sale. So there are a lot of people who have these great lists and they're never asking for a sale, but asking for the sale too soon will kill you. So if you have something specific, now I like you to think about the sale first here. What ultimately are you trying to get people to sell? Is it an information product? Is it a speech? Is it an event, whatever that is, be thinking about what that is in the end, because you can have multiple sales funnels that are all working together for your good. And you might have a different sales funnel for your events that you would have for your coaching programs or your mastermind groups. You might have a different one that is offering a monthly membership. So be thinking strategically about what the sale is and design a specific sales funnel for each of those items. Okay, so we know we've got an opt-in. We know that in order to get them to provide an opt-in that we're going to need a free offer. And then what do we want? I suggest, and this is backed up by Brendan Burchard, who is an expert internet marketer, lots of other great people do it, that you need 3 other free things that you provide someone before you ask for the sale. Now, keep this in mind. The higher the dollar amount of the product that you sell, the more value you need to provide for free before you ask for money. So be thinking in terms of the things that you provide for free, in terms of the actual, again, the sale that you're going to be offering. If you're offering a $1,000 product, then these additional 3 items should be pretty great. They really want to get to know you so that by the time they do get asked for the sale, they know you so well. They know you're going to provide quality content, quality products. So you're really trying to think, again, with the sale in mind, what can you offer that will be beneficial to those who have provided you with your name and email address. Jack Canfield talks about this, Tiffany Peterson talks about this, but they talk about the law of 4 interactions, where each person who wants to buy something, buy from you, purchase from you, experience you, is going to have 4 different interactions with you. And this is just one way you can do this. And the sales funnel really moves people in. As you can see, you're starting with a lot of prospects coming in the funnel here, but maybe only a smaller number of them are really going to be customers. So you want to use these in the middle to really strategically weed out those who are not going to be the right fit for your product or service, who ultimately are going to do this. This could be done with all kinds of things. Again, another video. Maybe you do video, 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 video. This could be an article that you write or that you have written somewhere else that you want to send people. Make sure that it's easy for them to get. You don't want to be sending them all over the internet, but maybe you send it as a PDF or something straight there. Maybe it's a report. Another great thing that's great for opt-ins and also for these other things is assessments. So if you're in a service offering and you have an assessment for what people can take to find out where their life is right now, or their business, or whatever that is, so that then they can ultimately know how to proceed with you. Assessments are an additional great way that they will, I can spell, you got it, right? You're following? Okay, so it could be an assessment, but also don't just think in the digital world of things that you could email. It might be a specific call. You might actually have to pick up the phone and have a conversation. I know we don't do that very much anymore, but be thinking about what the right things are, the right equation to get people to move through your sales funnel and ultimately find dollars. Now, I tell this to my customers all the time. Be prepared to try some things out. Be strategic in the beginning. Everything with your marketing should be strategic. With so many offerings now, with Facebook, with Twitter, people are just throwing out all kinds of things. So I still want you to be strategic, and I want you to narrow things down before you start, but give yourself an opportunity to try things. For example, at Startup Princess, we've had all kinds of different opt-ins to see what really gives us the best traction. We've had just the free newsletter, we've had videos, we've had free offers. So just different things that we have tried to really see what works. But we've also tried different things here to ultimately lead us to the sale. So we've tried videos, we've tried articles, we've tried teleseminars. Teleseminars are another great thing that you can offer. Now in this case, you may not want to have them opt in again for a teleseminar, but if you have a link to one that's already done, that could really be great right here or right here. Another thing that you could say, hey, check out this teleseminar or this audio series or this event that we did that you might be interested in. So again, you're providing value to people. One of the most important parts of the marketing strategies purchase cycle, where people see you for the first time and then ultimately make a purchase, is trial. They want to see you, they want to feel you, they want to know what purchasing from you is going to be like. So give them the things in advance, provide a ton of value so that when they get to the point that they're actually going to make a purchase from you, they say, I know they provide quality content. I know they provide good information. And so if this is the stuff they give for free, imagine what they're going to give to if they actually buy something. So provide people a ton of value. People are sick of all the salesies all the time, all the sales pages. They want to get to know you and know what they're purchasing in advance. And doing some of these things gives them the opportunity to get to know you personally through videos, through teleseminars, but then also through your product and service offerings. The other great thing that this does for you is for those of you who are trying to establish yourself in the expert field, this also gives you a way to preserve your expert positioning, to show them, hey, check out this article I did. Hey, check out this speech that I gave at this location. So that if you're ultimately, again, trying to get coaching packages or speaking engagements, that you have provided them a ton of value and you've also given them a way to get to know you and who you are, and that you are an expert in your industry and field. Now, one of the things that is really important to know is that all of this has to have a backbone. All of this has to have some sort of client manager, customer manager system that keeps you on your toes, that sends these out in autoresponders. We use through Startup Princess a program called Infusionsoft. And what's great about Infusionsoft is it's attached to our opt-in, but then we can automate this free offer. No one has to go in and physically send an email. We automate the email. Second that comes in, this free offer goes out. And then we can also strategically set it up so that this comes out a week later or 2 days later, this one comes out a week later, or 3 days later, this one comes out 5 weeks later. So we can strategically set this up. I do it once on the back end in Infusionsoft, and then I don't ever have to do it again. We also talked about trying some things out. So sit down with your marketing team, or if you're a marketing team of one, or if you have a coach or somebody else that you can brainstorm with, brainstorm some different ideas. One of the great parts that Infusionsoft offers is a system called tags. So for example, with Startup Princess, we could go in and tag this first opt-in as video, and we could track all of the people that we got off of our video offer. We could track all the people that we got off just the newsletter offer. And it was great for us to go back in and see which ones worked, which ones didn't. There's great tracking on the back end. And then we could say, oh, you know what, this really is the best way to move forward. And then we're doing it strategically. The other great part about tags in Infusionsoft is that it allows you to strategically market to that group of people. For example, we had a teleseminar a few weeks ago with a book author, and we were able to have people come in through our opt-in buy a teleseminar. And so we got 130 new leads, new names of people who were interested in listening to that teleseminar. But because I was also able to tag them with that unique opt-in, I can also send specific strategic emails just to that list by using the tags. So you really need a back-end system, whether it's Infusionsoft or whether it's something else, because there's a lot of other great ones out there. Find one that works best for you, because you don't want to be managing all of this on the back end for yourself. You want a system to do that for you. Again, like I said, I do it once. I set it up once, and then thousands of people later, they're all getting the same emails, the same structure, the same sales plan, and then ultimately they're being converted into customers without me having to do anything, because I already did it once. So that's just a great idea to do how you can use this. Now, I talk about this at the end, and people criticize me for this, and I think I should talk about it in the beginning. But how do you get people to opt in the first place? Because chances are people aren't just going to wake up one morning and go, oh, I really need to go to www.fillintheblank.com. They need a way to get there. And so how do you get them in your funnel in the first place? This can be anything under the sun. This is all of your marketing tactics that should lead to your opt-in. Your marketing tactics shouldn't always lead to a sale, but your marketing tactics should lead to an opt-in. You want a really good, robust customer list that will provide you the opportunity to send them additional promotions time and time again. Because after you have them here, right, this down here might change. You might have an event that comes up now or in 6 months, but then you're still offering 3 things of value and then asking for the sale every time. But you get them up here. This is Twitter. So you could be tweeting out links to your homepage. It could be Facebook. You could, again, tweeting out, Facebooking your status on links to your homepage. It could be pay-per-click campaigns. It could be actual print advertising. It could be your business card. Some people have their opt-in on their business card. It could be like your email address. It could be just your homepage. Whatever that is to get people to opt in up here. Be thinking not just in terms of social media, but also be thinking in every kind of marketing advertising available for you. It could be a guest blogging on someone else's site. It could be something that you include in your bio if you get some press opportunities, just all the great things that bring people in here. Now, I bring this up last because it's not everything. Again, start with the sale. Begin your sales funnel strategy with what you're ultimately trying to sell them. Now, you might sell them something else 6 months down the road, but what is your first sale offering? How are you going to get people to initially buy things from you? Because what I see with a lot of my customers is they've got these great lists, but they aren't doing anything with them. But this sale down here might determine how you're going to strategically get people into this opt-in in the first place. Yeah, you can try lots of different things, but sometimes you don't want just random people from Facebook if you're really trying to do a targeted opt-in strategy. So be thinking about this. Begin with the sale first, and then fill in all of these other places. But this is a really easy, simple way for you to get started. Draw a sales funnel, brainstorm ideas with your team, or with a mentor, or with a coach. Just get strategic, because what I'm seeing too much is people just throwing everything out there, trying to see what sticks, instead of really taking just 5 or 10 minutes to put a strategic sales funnel together that will ultimately bring them dollars. Let's talk about getting some cash flow now. What can you do today that will really bring you some profit that you could have in 2 or 3 weeks by putting a simple autoresponder system together? Thank you so much for watching. This is just like Marketing 101, just a few basic tips on how to build a strategic sales funnel. I wish you the best of luck in putting this together. Please leave your comments below if you have things that have worked for you, if you have questions. We'd love to start a conversation on effective sales funnel marketing. And again, we're so glad that you stopped by. Thank you so much for watching. Make a wish, make it happen.